Today we're talking about this TikToker who posted a video complaining about not being hired at TJ Maxx, and just based off first impressions here, if I only had one guess, I would be pretty confident in assuming I know exactly why she didn't get hired.
So I wanted to come on here and talk about something that is really starting to annoy me. So I applied for a job at TJ Maxx a few weeks ago, and they denied my application. They couldn't even call me. They just sent me some automated email. So I went in today and I was like, so what was the reason I didn't get hired? And she was like, oh, like, you just, like, don't have enough experience. There was candidates that had, like, more experience than you. And, you know, I asked her if it was about my tattoos, obviously, because I know a lot of places don't like tattoos. She said that wasn't the reason. I don't feel like that's true, but whatever, I'll leave it at that.
I mean, I understand that humans have the ability of free will. It's one of the unfortunate things we've been blessed with. But come on now, you yourself are even aware that that's most likely the reason why you didn't get hired. You have a demon spider baby on your neck. And speaking from experience as someone who works at a retail store, I don't work at TJ Maxx, but I work at Walmart. They'll hire just about anybody that walks in off the street. I've literally worked with someone who was tweaking out, damn near doing the Fetty lean while I was working with him. So it's definitely your tattoos and piercings.
I'm just wondering how, like, teenagers and young adults who haven't had a job before, how are they supposed to get employed if these places are only hiring people with experience? So younger people just can't get a job because they haven't worked enough?
Obviously, experience does come into play when someone's getting hired somewhere, but most times I would say they just use that as a letting you down easy kind of thing. Like, it's not you, it's me sort of statement. But in reality, it's you, it's always been you, and it's your fault. I mean, even people in the comments are saying that they themselves are heavily tattooed, and the reason she didn't get this job is because she's heavily tattooed. They're even recommending that she go work at a piercing shop or a tattoo shop.
And, you know, I hate that my tattoos are such a defining factor for me getting a job or not. Like, just because I have tattoos doesn't mean I'm not gonna be a good worker. Like, I do not understand that at all.
Just from a customer service aspect, it makes way more sense to hire another applicant who doesn't have that on them. I feel really mean saying all this, but there's having tattoos, and then there's, like, having tattoos. And that is just, I'll leave it at that.
Because quite literally, some of the most smart, intelligent people I've ever met are people with tattoos and piercings.
I wanted to specifically comment on that comment she just made, because that sounds so delusional. And do you hear yourself speaking? The most smart and intelligent people I've ever met have tattoos and piercings. Where did you conduct a study or something? Tattooed people versus non-tattooed people going head to head in an IQ competition, brain blasting it out at one another, and the tattooed and pierced people came out victorious? Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I could be wrong, but I've seen that, like, in Europe, like, people with tattoos and piercings can get jobs, like, way easier there. So why is America not hopped on the bandwagon?
Yeah, I'm not going to fact check that. I'm just going to go ahead and go out on a limb here, take a swing, and say that is not true at all. But anyways, after that first delusional video there, she made another 2 videos. Like, I've heard of doubling down, but she tripled down with this little trilogy she made and posted on TikTok about this whole situation. The second one here, she just says old people on TikTok are hilarious, and the caption there says, y'all missed the point of the video entirely.
Wow, it's not even 7 a.m. I woke up and read the comments on my video, and I have a lot to say. You guys missed the point of that video entirely. I don't need that job at TJ Maxx. I make plenty of money.
So now the foreskin's been peeled back. I'm not gonna say it. So now the curtain has been pulled back, and we see that it might have not actually been her tattoos. It might have been her personality, which is the reason that she didn't get hired.
If I didn't make enough money, I would not be able to afford a Dodge Challenger that has a almost $500 monthly payment.
Oh, sorry, miss. I wasn't familiar with your game. I didn't know you paid $500 a month for a Dodge Challenger. You are rich. Oh, you didn't need that job at TJ Maxx. I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. I took some Claritin and I see that, yeah, it's 100% her personality and not the fucking tattoos.
I have thousands of dollars worth of artwork on my body. I have $7,000 breast implants, and I have about $3,000 of filler in my face.
So she just listed off an ancient scroll's worth of information as to why we should all think that she is an egotistical asshole. But of course, people who have plenty of money don't shout to the heavens that they have plenty of money. It sounds like she's trying to cope very heavily in this video.
I just wanted the job to make more money, because what's wrong with wanting to make more money?
So she wanted more money, even though she has plenty of money, but not enough money, so that's why she wanted more money.
So funny, because it's always like older generations that say that younger people are the ones that get all triggered and stuff the most, when I think it's quite literally the opposite.
Yeah, some old people definitely do have sticks up their ass. They're hateful at the world, but that goes for really any age. Basically, this whole video, though, is her showing off how much entitlement she has, all because they told her that they had a better candidate for the position, and she for some reason believes she's so high and mighty and better than everybody else that she should have got that job, even though she doesn't need it because she has a Dodge Challenger that she pays $500 a month for. So she didn't need the job, but she should have got the job in her head. And now we're on to the third part of the trilogy, which is like a fucking 8-minute video of her last time addressing this. And God, apparently her $7 breast, $7, $7,000. I'm sorry, I'm staring. Sorry, her $7,000 breast implants are on full display here. Jesus,
all these people commenting on my videos, stitching my videos, being like, "Oh, I wouldn't hire you. I didn't ask you to hire me. I asked TJ Maxx to hire me." So I don't know why you even think that comment is relevant.
Wow, it's almost like they commented that to get a rise out of you and a reaction, which is exactly what they got.
You know, I get that I have tattoos and piercings, but I have clothes that are acceptable for a job like that. I also have good hygiene. I take very good care of my skin. Like, I'd be an acceptable worker.
I don't. This has never been about you being an acceptable worker. About the hygiene thing, though, specifically, like I said a little bit ago, I work at Walmart, and dear God, hygiene is not a factor. I work with a bunch of stinky motherfuckers. God damn it, man. Oh, that really just ticks me off thinking about how fucking stinky they are.
And the people saying that kids would be scared of my tattoos and old ladies would be scared of my tattoos, honestly, get over yourself. Like, really? You being scared of my tattoos is a you problem, not a me problem.
Well, to that same extent, you could make the argument and say you not getting the TJ Maxx job is not a me problem, it's a you problem. That's just like such a nothing burger of an argument. And I sat through and watched this whole 8-minute video, and she doesn't get the point through the entire video. She doesn't. She doesn't. You know, TJ Maxx, okay, here, I'll lay it out. I'll spell it out for you like I'm trying to teach a toddler the alphabet. You didn't get the job at TJ Maxx, quite possibly because of your appearance. That's a lot of tattoos and piercings. Naturally, most jobs aren't really going to want to hire someone that looks like that. But on top of that, your personality shining through on these TikToks is probably another great contributing factor to that, because you're not a ray of sunshine.
Like I said, this is the last video I'm making about this issue. I'm not speaking on it again. I want to go back to my regular content, like Hello Kitty stuff, tattoos and piercings. That's what my page is supposed to be, not drama like this.
So thus ends the trilogy of nonsense of her not getting the point that it's all because of her that she didn't get this job and not because of TJ Maxx's discrimination. And that is that. One more thing I do want to say is that she has an OnlyFans, and because of this rise in popularity, even though it's been mostly hate, people have been hate jerking off to her, and she made like $7,000 this month on OnlyFans, which is fucking crazy. Just want to end the video off with that. And other than that, swippity bippity bop boop. I'll catch you in the next one.